Hey guys, Kris here. In this video, we are talking about the new versions and the new variants of the Polestar 2. And in what better car to do that in? Well, than in a Polestar 2. And look at this, guys. I finally got my hands on a Polestar 2 with the leather interior. And this thing is so gorgeous inside. And you guys know I love light colored interiors. And this interior just transforms this car into a true and proper luxury car. I'm so excited to have this car. Well, for more than the typical 3 days of testing, I'm actually going to have this car for, I don't know, a few weeks. I'm not actually sure how long I'm going to borrow this car, but what I'm sure about is that I'm going to do extensive testing. And if you guys would like to see, well, whatever you guys would like to see, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll try to make that into a video. So thumbs up for the Polestar 2 with the light colored interior if this is, well, the sort of things you like. And guys, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I'm Kris. I have this channel dedicated to EV, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and also smash that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming and cool videos I have planned, well, in the upcoming weeks. Okay guys, so enough about that, and let's talk about the new variants of the Polestar 2, which I've written in my new notebook. Look at this, guys. I bought myself a new notebook, so yeah, we're gonna do a lot of videos with notes from this book. Okay, so the first new version is the standard range single motor with front wheel drive. And remember guys, I made a video back in January, or was that February, about the new versions of the Polestar 2, and here we are. They have been announced. You can configure them on the website, and it is front wheel drive as I predicted. Or, well, I didn't actually predict it because somebody who works in the, Volvo Geely organization somewhere, well, actually tipped me of that version. So that was actually a source within the company somewhere. But okay. But what I wasn't told is that the front-wheel drive version has 224 horsepower, does 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 7.4 seconds, and has a WLTP rated range of 420 to 440 kilometers, depending on spec. A 64 kilowatt hour gross battery capacity, and it starts at 389,000 kroners. That is right, guys. The Polestar 2 now starts at under 400,000 kroners for, well, it has a little bit less equipment than it had before, and we're going to, well, talk about that a bit later in the video. And I'm also going to put, well, probably already put the prices for the places where people watch my videos, the countries where my videos are actually popular. Okay. The next version is the long-range single motor, and this, curiously enough, has 231 horsepower instead of 224. It's also front-wheel drive and does 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 7.4 seconds. So did they do that horsepower bump to make the 0 to 100 kilometer an hour time the same? I don't know, but it is the same. And this has, interestingly enough, a WLTP range of between 515 kilometers and 540 kilometers. Finally, guys, we have a Polestar 2 version which has, well, over 500 kilometers of range, and that is very, very interesting. This has the same 78 kilowatt hour battery pack as you will find in this exact same car I'm sitting in now. And it's only about 20,000 kroners more than the standard range to bump up to the long-range battery, which is very interesting. So 409,000 kroners does that car start at. And then we have, well, the version we've always had, which is the long-range dual motor. So that has four-wheel drive, 408 horsepower, does 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.7 seconds, and has a WLTP rated range of 450 to 480 kilometers. And guys, for you guys who are, well, paying attention, that is 10 kilometers more than, well, the 2021 model, if you want to call the new models the 2022 models, which will be available from the fall for delivery. You can actually order them now. And that is because, well, a heat pump is now an option. And again, we did predict this because that's what the rumors were. And the XC40 P8 has a heat pump, and this is built on the same CMA platform. But what is interesting is that this car now starts at 429,000 kroners, which is, yeah, that is about, is that 40 or 50,000 less than it started at before. So that is very, very interesting. Okay, and there is a reason why the price is lower. It's not just because Polestar wanted to give you more car for less money. It's because actually it has less standard kit. So I'm going to go through the highlights of the actual standard kit that this car comes with, which is the LED headlights. It has the Android infotainment system with the 11-inch screen. It has a high-performance audio system instead of the Harman Kardon. It also has park assist front and rear with a reverse camera. And you also have a power tailgate, and it comes with 19-inch wheels, which are the same wheels that are on this exact same car. So that is, you know, the standard equipment, and that is not bad. That is not bad. That is nice kit. I mean, I can live with that. I can live with that. But what's interesting now is that you have 3 packages now. You have the Pilot Pack, which is an optional extra, which gives you the pixel LEDs. It gives you the 360 camera. It gives you the Pilot Assist with adaptive cruise control. And then it also gives you blind spot monitoring with rear traffic alert and rear collision avoidance. It also gives you auto dimming exterior mirrors and not only the interior mirrors. And this package is 30,000 kroners. And depending on where you live, well, actually, not depending on where I live, I would just actually go with this package because it has the Pilot Assist with adaptive cruise. I could live without the Pilot Assist, but I can't live without the adaptive cruise. So it's a bit pity that this is only now in a package that costs 30,000 kroners. But for the package, you're actually getting a lot of kit. The pixel LED headlights, the 360 camera, and yeah, that kit there. So I would option for that, but it makes the kind of cheapest, you know, Polestar 2 standard range, you know, front wheel drive at 389,000 kroners, a bit more expensive. And then you have the Plus Pack, and this is actually, you don't have to get this everywhere in every market, but this is a no-brainer option in Norway, and actually makes this car in Norway, yeah, 40,000 kroners more expensive, because that's what the price of this pack is. But the first thing I have listed here on this pack, which is the most important, is the heat pump. So this will give you more efficient heating in the winter or in general, and is the reason for that increased range of 10 kilometers. Is it worth it? I think we're going to get more than 10 kilometers in the real world, but, well, I'm sitting in the 2021 model. This car's actually only a month old, not even that, and only done 2,900 kilometers, but this doesn't have the heat pump, so I won't be able to test that before later in the year. It also gets the panorama sunroof, this glass roof here. You get the Harman Kardon sound system. You get the Weave Tech seats instead of the normal fabric. And then you get also power seats, driver and passenger with memory. You also get a heated steering wheel and heated rear seats and heated wipers. You get a wireless charging pad. You get privacy glass, so that's darked out glass from the B-pillar and back. So this package costs 40,000 kroners, and yeah, it gives you a lot. This package gives you a lot, and for Norwegian buyers, this is a must-have option. So in my opinion, you have to go for both packs because, yeah, it just makes sense. So that 389,000 kroner standard range. The long range, single motor is 479,000. So I mean, it's only 20,000 kroners more. Wouldn't you just, you know, if you're spending that money, you know, opt for the long range? I would. Gives you more range. And also resale value, guys. Think about resale value, because that's only a 20,000 kroner delta. And when you're going to the resale value, I think the delta is going to be bigger. But if you go to the long range with the four-wheel drive and the much more performance, that is 499,000 kroner. So in my opinion, if you're going to go for these two packages, it really doesn't make sense to go for the standard range single motor. Even the long range single motor really doesn't make sense. If you don't need that ultimate range, then it makes sense. And then you also have the performance pack, which I would just skip. Gives you the 20-inch performance pack wheels. It gives you the performance pack brakes, the Brembo brakes. It gives you the Öhlins dampers and also the yellow seat belts. And yeah, it looks nice, but it just ruins the ride in my opinion. This car, I've had actually a performance pack for a few days, and just jumped into this car, and it's rides so much better. I mean, it's night and day. This car on standard suspension, if you value ride quality, it rides so much better, and the trade-off in handling is barely noticeable. And then there's the last thing I would option, which is the Napa leather interior, which gives you this beautiful light colored interior. It gives you this wood trim here, and it also gives you ventilated seats. That is another 40,000 kroners. That is pricey, but yeah, that puts the long range dual motor at 550,000 kroners, but then it's fully spec'd. You could option for the 20-inch wheels, but I don't know. Yeah, I would probably do that, just fully spec it. Then we're talking about 550,000 kroners. So, I mean, 389,000 kroners for the single motor standard range. It's a good price proposition. But once you start stacking up on options, you could just, go for this version, in my opinion. But if you don't need the heat pump, well, you can drop that package. But go for the Pilot package. Gives you the upgraded headlights and also the adaptive cruise control with Pilot Assist. Then you're only about at 419,000 kroners, and that is quite a good price for that car. So I mean, that is the new Polestar 2 variants and models. Let me know in the comment section down below. I think at 389,000 kroners, that is a very, very interesting proposition. Let me know what you think of the new models. Are you getting any of the new models? Have you canceled your order on any other car and you're getting the Polestar 2 instead? Let me know in the comment section down below. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.
Cloudless skies in the midday sun.